I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So with Rodman on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Buckets is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bulls, Thomas is out there with Thompson. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Gilmore in at the 5. In recent years, we have seen some unexpected teams, Richard, get off to hot starts. Why do you think that is?
Well, even if the front office is going a different direction, the players and coaches are not. Players don't care about a high draft pick. Players are out there making sure that they can be in a position to stay in this league.
Now here's Hardaway. To the paint. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. 6 to shoot. Here's Nymphius. Hands it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Hello. That's what I call a move.
Woo! That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Now here's Hardaway. Shoots from the high post, and it's good for 2.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And they call an illegal screen here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at Chicago. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, for the Suns, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
Hardaway finds Siakam. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Thomas against Hardaway. The pass to Siakam. Here's Nymphius. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lots of excitement around the Suns. A big reason, Richard, their new owner.
Yeah, taking over in 2023. This new owner played college basketball, winning a national title, and has a great mind for the game, and already has made big changes in the organization.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Here's Harrison. 23 points for him the last game against Utah. Thompson in the corner. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Phoenix with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Hardaway with it. Down low. The kick out to Brown. Siakam passes to Nymphius. Launches it. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Nowitzki, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Hardaway dishes to Brown. Pulls it from the elbow. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
Now, here's Thompson on the money from 12 feet away. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
That free throw good from Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Chicago ball.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Suns ball.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Number 1 is Joel Embiid.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And let's take a look now at Pascal Siakam's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Thomas finds Thompson. Back to Thomas. Pass to Harrison. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Hardaway, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Now, here's Thomas, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Let's see some of the numbers here for Pascal Siakam. Suns leading by 5. And here is Hardaway. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Passes it to Harrison. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just a smooth operator from distance. They'll be tighter to him next time, I bet.
Hardaway against Thomas. And Siakam has it in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Nymphius. He's covered by Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. Pass to Harrison. And the Bulls get it back. And it's Nowitzki missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And Siakam throws it down.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Thomas passes to Harrison. Baseline try. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Bulls. Rondo comes in for Isaiah Thomas. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside Hardaway. The kick out to Brown. Fires the three. Chicago grabs the miss.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Here's Nymphius. 26 points for him last game against Detroit.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's Rondo. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Out to Thompson. High, arcing shot.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside Rondo. There's the feed to Nowitzki. And that one drops.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Marley's checked in for the Bulls.
For one, Dirk Nowitzki.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
Now here is Hardaway. The pass to Siakam. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. For 3. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Nowitzki. Boy, that win against the Jazz. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Here's Rondo. Back to Nowitzki. Rondo finds Nowitzki. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Here's Nymphius. He's got 9. Back to Brown. To the left wing. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Had a chance to check out Joel Embiid. he's coming off an excellent season. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Who wants one?
At least checked in for Thompson.
Once again, your Chicago.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Here's Finley. Now here's Marley. Pass to Finley. Rondo looking over the floor. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. That ties the game. He has 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Here's Hardaway. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Rondo passes to Nowitzki. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Suns have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Siakam kicks to Brown. From deep. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
To the inside. Embiid with the steal. Here's Hardaway.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact. Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far.
Bulls trail by 5. Rondo on top. Nothing on the board, and it's in there.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
Here's Hardaway. Passes to Memphis. The 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Into the Bulls, shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Finley the pass to Marley. Good, nice job down low.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Outside Hardaway. Inside, Siakam. Out to Hardaway. Buries it from 3-point range. Hardaway has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Rondo passes to Marley. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Phoenix, Penny Hardaway, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Phoenix. Porzingis, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Nance comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Thompson in for buckets. Hardaway hits them both. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Bulls, trailing by 4. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Sabonis with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Here's Finley. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
With 1 on the clock, that shot no good. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your...